Hi, this is Tien from Tien, Tran Energetics. So I am part of a number of groups on Facebook. Rosacea support groups, spiritual groups, and I've been posting about more or less my general story. Trying to help people move away from dependency from creams and ointments and pills to relieve their rosacea issues. Granted, my general message is trying to get people to realize that those pills, creams, ointments, whatever, antibiotics are more to relieve symptoms, but that's not the origin cause of the rosacea. Some people, it might be. That might be the way to clear up the rosacea. A lot of people, I think, have emotional issues. I certainly did. Most people don't realize that emotional triggers can cause the rosacea, can cause a number of physical ailments and issues. And it's different for everyone. You know, your different organs could are affected. It could be, you know, your gallbladder or your bladder or your stomach, your intestines. But there are certainly symptoms of stress. Stress that builds up over time. Again, that was my issue. Stress, suppressed emotions caused me a bunch of stress. The cortisol reactions were skin lesions, rosacea. And once I hit upon those triggering issues, my skin lesions started going away, my rosacea started going away. Anyway, back to the point. So I'm getting some pushback on social media about some of my comments that hinting that emotional, I'm not even hinting anymore, I'm directly saying emotional trauma, emotions can be the root cause of some of people's issues, physical issues, rosacea, even allergies. And the funny thing I finally connected it is those people are pushing back about, and they're trying to completely deny the fact that emotions can cause rosacea skin lesions. And I am the prime example that is what happened to me. Anyway, I was just thinking that these people who are pushing back and denying it, I think they're the ones who have it, who are more than likely their emotions are the cause of their issues. When you deny somebody, or you rebel, or you criticize or judge in some way somebody else's truth, somebody else's path, you got to remember that's probably an emotional trigger right there. I know it certainly is for me. I've had to look into many times where I've criticized other people or had judgmental thoughts. And then, as my experience has shown me, I had to look deeper into myself and say, why? Oh, maybe because I was judging because somebody else judged me. Or even worse, I was judging me through them. And that's something I'm going to talk about in a future video is the reflective side of things. What we see and what we judge about other people is more likely the fact that we're judging ourselves. But it's harder to self-criticize. We don't want to say we're at fault for anything. It's easier in some respects to say it's somebody else's fault. It's someone else. It's something else's fault. It's not my fault. But as I cleared away those layers of emotional traumas and triggers, it got easier to look at it in a different perspective and say, yeah, that was me. That's something that somebody did to me, triggered me, but in looking at it deeper and saying, that was me doing it to somebody else. It's hard to self-criticize. It just is. Anyway, just want to talk about that realization. So thank you for your time. Namaste.